Just real quick, you've seen so many folks, NPCs, they get their updates. This is how it works. They are literal NPCs. They run on a script and they get an update, patch update, and in the patch notes you can actually see where they get it. You know what I mean? And what happens is, okay, this is the new buzz term that we're going to use, or the new buzz concept, phrase, let's call it that they use. And one of those is, okay, Elon Musk purchases or is attempting to purchase. It got accepted by the board with $44 million. Twitter. Okay. And how many people have you seen say the same damn thing? And that's this. Well, with $44 million, you could have solved X problem, world hunger. Simu Liu, who's the Shang-Chi actor. Oh, couldn't you find anything better to do with $44 million? Basically, they are upset at the idea. We know why they're actually upset. I mean, this all goes back to the idea that, was Twitter going to be more of a level playing field than what it had been historically, and that frightens them. But it's always, okay, you should do more. Did I not say 40? Did I not say 44 billion? Oh, I could have sworn I said that. I guess I said something else. Well, 44 billion, which is what I meant to say if I didn't, dollars. And either way, they say, well, he could have did this with that money or whatever. And what it ultimately boils down to is they don't like people spending money in a way that they don't like people spending money. Never mind the fact that the government is the greatest waste. In terms of efficiency, economically sound, the federal government in the United States, as an example, is the absolute worst. Now, of course, they spend well more than 44 billion. Hell, if you look at what Biden is trying to give Ukraine, he's trying to give them like 33 million. So only 10 billion less, 11 billion less than what Elon is spending on fucking Twitter. He's trying to give it to the people of Ukraine for weapons and stuff. Huh. Interesting. I know $1 trillion is you can't even conceptualize that because so much money and they throw the term out so loosely. Elizabeth Warren, we covered this, talks about people paying taxes all the time, and it's always rich people and they think that they should be taxed more. And a lot of people are retarded. And they actually believe that, okay, it's more positive in the event that you take money away from people that have it. You need to understand what it is that they're actually saying. I don't even think in a lot of cases they understand it. Like your average individual, not even people that work for the government. You expect them to be thieves. But how many people that you know, these social justice leftists, who always suggest that problems can be solved by essentially taxing them, right? Elon has money, rich person has money, they should be taxed. And they use that as a form of punishment. It has nothing to do with efficiency. It has nothing to do with being economically sound in your approach. It has everything to do with punishment. Taxation for the social justice left is merely a form of punishment because nobody can deny how the government right now. Let me just show you what's going on right now. This is what it looks like, okay? Your government is in over $30 trillion worth of debt. Right now, they are in the hole. The official deficit is on upward of $2 trillion. However, it looks like it's closer to 6. All of this red essentially means that the government, and there's various reasons that this is happening. You could tax Elon 100% and you would not put a dent in either of these numbers. The deficit, for those of you that don't know what that is the government right now, despite them knowing that they don't have it, have agreed to spend the money anyway. Now, of course, we know where this comes. This is a combination effort with the Treasury as well as the Federal Reserve central banking system that allows them to monetize their debt. But right now, Again, you could tax U.S. billionaires, all of them for the most part, 100%, and you wouldn't put a dent in these numbers. So to be fair, I know the average individual doesn't know that because they're stupid. But let's assume you did know that. Okay, why on earth would you think that a better solution for someone spending their money in whatever way that they want to spend it, why would you think that them having the government steal it is better when the government, you know that they're going to piss it away? This is guaranteed. Well, it's because you just want to punish them. That's it. You just don't. It's envy. A lot of these people don't like the fact that there are people that have more than them. And they rather it be equaled out, despite us not being equal in productivity. And I get it. I'm against these people or these ways, and that applies to Elon or anybody else. Certainly eliminating form like true subsidies, not like tax shit. I'm talking about like grants. Leveling the playing field by getting the government the fuck out of the way. If people have some sort of special exemption regarding taxes, I want those applied to more people. I'm all for that. And I will absolutely accept that there's been some unfair advantages there for certain people. But the solution has never been, okay, the government should steal more money. They're already going to piss it away. All these fake jobs the government creates anyway, well, they don't earn their money. What incentive do they have? You have a central banking system that has allowed you to monetize your debt so you get to spend money that you don't have. On top of that, you don't work for it. The other money is stolen from the current generation. You steal from current generations and future generations. You sell off assets of unborn people by monetizing that debt. And also you steal from people by way of taxation in various forms, especially income, which is the most criminal one. So you don't earn the money, you get it regardless. What incentive do you have to actually be efficient? You have none. This is why the government people thinking, oh, we just get the right people. We give them term limits. People actually think that that's going to be a solution to the government's spending efforts. No, it's designed to be inefficient. Taxation to the social justice authoritarian left is just merely a form of punishment for people that they see often as their ideological enemies. Because in no way can a rational person ever suggest that the solution to any problem it is that we have economically is to give the government more money and power. We already see, and we've seen for years, that they have no desire to be efficient, and they never will be. You just listened to a clip from my podcast, For Cannon's Sake, which is live throughout the week at 12 p.m. Central on youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. Be sure to check out my website, ericdjuly.com, so you can stay up to date with everything it is that I'm doing. You can also become a member and get access to a bunch of cool perks and exclusive content, which includes a social media hub where you can interact with myself and other members. It even has an app that you can get, which is now live in the Google and Apple stores.